Hi everybody, welcome back to Cucina Divino. We're back after a little bit of vacation time. We've been missing in action for a little bit, but we're back. And today, first of all, salute to everybody. Welcome back to Cucina Divino. Today I think we're going to do a dessert. And this is, we have an old friend back on Long Island, New York, Helga Singer. German lady, and she made the best Linzer cookies, Linzer tarts, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, they originally started in Austria, Linzer tarts, and then they went into the German area, so Germany, Austria, all the same. Linzer tarts and Linzer cookies are famous there. Usually around Christmas time or the holidays, but we're going to do them today. So I think we're going to try to duplicate that recipe from New York. I hope we can do it. We'll try it. We'll see. So let me show you the ingredients that we're going to be using today. We have 12 tablespoons of unsweetened, unsalted butter. We have a half a cup of sugar, the zest of 1 lemon. We have 1 egg yolk, which I broke. We're going to take a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I have 1 1/3 cups of regular all-purpose flour. And then we're going to add, this is a 3/4 cup of almond flour. A little bit of sea salt, and of course the familiar raspberry jam which goes with the Linzer tarts. And we have a little mold we're going to be using today to make our tarts. So this may take a little bit of time to do, but it's easy to do. It's just waiting and putting the dough together and all takes a little bit of time. So our first step, let me get my spatula. We're going to take our butter and we're going to put that, I guess, in this size bowl I'm going to use. It's softened already, pretty much room temperature, softened. I'm going to take our sugar. And we're going to take our lemon zest. Put that all in there. Okay, now this I'm going to use the it's going to take about 3 minutes to blend this all in with I have an electric mixer, we're going to be using that. So let me start that, and then after about 3 minutes, we'll see how that looks. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. As you can see, we have this nice and fluffy. So now I'm going to add my egg yolk. Just 1 egg yolk. The 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I like to use the vanilla extract, as I mentioned before, that does not contain alcohol. This is Jamaican or Madagascan vanilla extract. Now we're gently going to beat this just a little bit more. Very low setting, just to incorporate it. And that's done already, as you can see. All right, we got that all incorporated. Okay, we finished with that. Let's sift our flours together in another bowl. All-purpose and almond flour, and we're going to put about a 1/4 teaspoon of fine sea salt, about a 1/4 teaspoon, so that's a few twists here and there. All right, and we're just going to mix this with our whisk. You could put it all in a sieve, I guess, and do it that way, but this is good enough. Okay. Now our dry ingredients go into our bowl with the sugar and the egg. Put that in there. And we're not going to do this too much now. We're going to whisk it a little bit, and then probably take about another minute or so, and then we'll come back after I start this, and we'll put our dough together. Alrighty, we're back, and as you can see, Joanne, I've mixed my flour, my dry ingredients with the wet ingredients that we had with the butter and the sugar, and made a nice dough. I didn't go overboard mixing, just the more you mix it, the tougher it's going to get. So let's leave it this way, and what I'm going to do now is divide this in half, and we're going to wrap each half in some plastic wrap, and we're going to put it in the fridge, and it's going to stay in the fridge probably about an hour. And after an hour, we'll take it out, roll it out, and make our cookies. So let's cut this in half. I'm gonna have two of these. Get them into a ball shape so we can roll it out later. Okay. One plastic wrap. Took me a half hour to get the plastic wrap out of the box, by the way, so that's why you see it's already done. It was sticking to everything but what it was supposed to. All right, so these two are going to go in the fridge, and we'll be back in about an hour to show you how we're going to roll it out and form our cookies. So salute, and we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, folks, as you can see, our cookies, I rolled out the dough, and it looks like I'm in a war zone here. We had a little problem rolling out the dough. It stuck to the board, and I didn't want to show you that part, but a lot of flour on the board, a lot of flour on the dough, a lot of flour on the rolling pin, and this is what we have. We got 15 cookies out of the dough that we made. So we made a little round hole in the middle of them, half of them, so we're gonna get the jam to come through there. So this is the mess I'm in, but anyway, looks like they're good. So into the oven, they're gonna go at 350, preheated 350 degree oven, and just for about 10 minutes. So I'll put that one down here, and we'll put up here. By the way, you can see some of my latest artwork here that we've been working on this past week, and that's about it. So. All right, so we'll kind of come back in about 10 minutes. Hopefully I'll get cleaned up, and we'll get these cookies ready to go. See you in a minute. Okay, we're finally back, and our cookies are done, as you can see. Jen, get a picture of those. After all that work, it took a little bit of work, but a little patience, and we get them done. All right, so these are our bottoms. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take some raspberry jam, and we're gonna just smear that on there, as they say. I'm just going to do a couple here for you. Traditionally, it's raspberry, but we're going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to take some apricot. I like apricot, so we're going to put some apricot on there too. All right, let's do these three. Okay, and we'll take our tops, press it down a little bit, squeeze it up through the hole. There we go. One more. Oh, without cracking them. Okay. I'm going to use my new serving tray that I did for the first time. Okay. Final touch, a little bit of confectioner's sugar. And there you have it. Linzer cookies, finally. After a little bit of work and a little bit of flour all over the place. The floor here is like an ice rink right now. We'll have to make sure Joanne cleans that up, and we'll get ready for the next episode. So I hope you like the cookies. It's a little bit of a project, but it worked out okay. I'm sure that they taste great. So enjoy. Welcome again to, thanks for coming back to Cucina Divino. Until next time, ciao, tutti a mangiare, tutti a tavola, ciao.